I thought I'd work on this little bee hexagon that I got from Dollar Tree. And as you can see, it's got the hexagons inside it with the bee. But I think I'm going to put some hexagon paper in there. I can imagine the one that I've got. And then before I do that, I'm going to trace this trail and this bee. And because I might go ahead and put that on the top of it, or find some bees in my stickers. And then on this part, I think I'm going to stain with just paint go around the edges of the hexagon. So anyway, I'll bring you along for the process, just something simple to get started. But thanks for watching. I'll be back shortly. Okay, I've taken copy paper and used my fingers to do out the hexagon area, so I'll know, number one, I'll have a place there where I can copy that bee with the trail, and number two, to have as a pattern for my scrapbook paper. So right there's what I've got so far, and I also used my bone folder to help get down in those different grooves and corners so that I'll have an area to cut it with. So anyway, I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm just using cheap Dollar Tree. This is brown. It's acrylic paint, Acryology, and it says, let me see if it has a color, deep brown. And so anyway, I put that in my thing for paint here, and I added water. Then I'm just painting it on the sides and wiping it off with my paper towel. And I think that color looks pretty good. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm going to do around all the edges, and I'll be back shortly. Hello, this is Pam with Papercraft Creations. The other day I was working on this hexagon sign from Dollar Tree, and I had put the brown-like stain around the sides of it, and I was going to put hexagon paper on the inside, but I really couldn't find anything but blue, and I wanted something beside blue. And in the meantime, I got in my stamps for a quilting stamp from Diamond Press, and these are the hexagon dies. So I think I'm going to put paper die cut pieces in there of hexagons. I may put a black background behind it, and then that's what the hexagons look like right there. And then also I'm thinking I may either put Dachshunds on the top of it, because my baby dog was a Dachshund and she passed away last April, and I still miss her. Or I've got this saying here that says quilted with love, so I may put that on there as well, because this is just a decor piece for me. So I'm going to go ahead and get these pieces right here die cut with different colors of paper, and then I'll bring you back for the process. Thanks for being here, and please subscribe to my channel and like the video, and I'll be back shortly. Thank you. Okay, I piecemealed this background to get the hexagon area for the little wooden thing, but I didn't have enough black paper, so I decided I would use the blue paper. And so I just took this and copied it onto the paper and taped it and then cut it out. And here is the blue background, and it fits pretty good. It's not perfect, but it fits pretty good. And I've got all the hexagon pieces all die cut out here, so I'm going to start trying to puzzle everything together, and then I'll come back and show you that, and then we'll get this finished up. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and please subscribe. Okay, this is a rough layout of what it's going to look like. So I've got all that laid out. I did die cut out the different V's, but I think the blue looks better. I don't know if I'm going to put those different V's in there, but anyway, there it is, all die cut out. And I'll bring you along I've got to glue everything down now, and then decide if I'm going to put my little puppy dog on it. I'll be back in a little bit to show you the rest of the process. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll be back shortly. Hello, it's Pam again. I've got all of the blue background taped down. I used the double-sided tape on the back because I didn't want it to buckle. And then I've got all my squares or hexagons put down in a good order, I believe. And then the next thing I've got to decide is I did die cut, stamp and die cut out my little Dachshund because, excuse me, I had a Dachshund and she died last April, and I miss her greatly, so I can't, and I need to color her brown like my dog was. So I can't decide if I'm going to do that, or I've got these bees from Dollar Tree. They're kind of big though, so I'm not completely sure. I'm going to play around a little bit and decide what I'm going to put on there. Then I'll be back to show you the final product. Thanks for coming along, and please subscribe, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, I've got my little sign done. I had originally stamped the Dachshund on white paper, and when I colored it, I felt like it was too dark, plus it was also covering up the eyes and the different diagrams, so the different artwork. So what I decided to do is I stamped it on brown paper so you could see all the elements. Then Maggie had a little white strip going down her front, so I did that with a little bit of paint from paint pens. And then the stamp set had the word Dachshund, so I just wrote out the word Maggie. And then I decided I put her on dimensions, and I put it like she's jumping toward butterflies in heaven. So I missed my baby a whole lot. It'd be a year in April that she's gone away, and we haven't replaced her. But I think this little quilt hexagon turned out really good. If you'd give me feedback and let me know what you think, I appreciate it. And I appreciate you being here, old and new subscribers. And if you'd please subscribe, I appreciate it very much. And like and share the video. I need subscribers. So please, I've been doing this a while, and I need subscribers. So if you pass this along and also subscribe, I surely would appreciate it. Thanks for coming along, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.